Diesel on the track.
Yo, what up? What up? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Power Palace. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Power Plays Palace. And today we have a interesting dynamic going on today. Inspired because of yesterday. So let's look into it. Let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. All right. Let's see what we got here. That was the chart from Spy yesterday. One thing I tell you, and make sure I say this is that you remember when I do these charts, I put them up and they're done like before 8 o'clock. So there's about an hour or so left before the market opens. So there still could be some movement in the pre-market. I want to say that because the last couple of days I put up these charts and it's been moved in the pre-market to kind of go around with the chart. But then if you following the chart, then you would need to see that so you can follow along accordingly. And yesterday was one of those days where the move into the resistance happened in the pre-market. So we're going to look at it because you can see the chart. Yesterday, 687.20, 687.50. That area we're looking for resistance for a pullback over here. If it breaks above 6, 730 holes, good close, then we're gonna ride it up. So what SPY did yesterday was it opened today and then it went down. Started out. Oh, this is the pre-market. Market opens at 9:30 right here, open, and it went down. But let's look over in the pre-market. When I put this chart up yesterday, it went over here to 687.32. Pulled back, went back and retested. All this happened in the pre-market. And then from there, it started to go down. Now, and it went down pretty much all day yesterday. You had a couple opportunities for some pullbacks. That was a nice one at 12:30. You could have rolled it up from 12:30 to 1 o'clock. Nice little pullback. And then rolled it on down a little further. So, all right. So let's go back. Look at the chart. So it tested this in the pre-market, but when the market opened, it was right here in this area, and you could have just took this and rolled it on down. Now, in the actual Power Players trading group, these charts I put up are my ranges for today based off pre-market highs and lows. That's how I actually select my levels. But inside the Power Players room, I do have another set of levels that I do put up for the group. So we put up levels this good. Now these levels are there. These are our main levels, but we actually put up 6 total levels every morning. Like we put up 3 that we show to everybody out here, but we actually show 6. So that's what we do inside the group, and that's so you can kind of see how far these things can really go. Because again, everything we doing is based off of our trade plan and what we trade. So yeah, so we actually put up 6 levels. If you were in the group, you would have hit all 6 levels plus yesterday, going down. So when you see my regular levels, these are my levels, but it extends out another 3 steps for everybody in the group. So you can come on in and join, man. It'll be a lot of fun. You can see that we have a lot of fun with this. But again, yesterday, if you played it just based off of what was here, you still got the first top. You should have been good. And then if you follow along and starting to read the charts a little better and keeping your pre-market highs and lows on the charts, like I do, with these blue purple lines. I know it look like a lot, but that's because SPY been in this range for a while, so we've been able to create a lot of levels. Now I go through and clear them up, because a lot of these ranges when they're in the same general area that around a particular number, and usually that's a whole number or a half, so it'd be like 686.50.5 with 686.50 or something like that, or half for a whole number 687. So usually they'll be around that area, and you can kind of, because if you map out a chart, you'll be looking at areas and not necessarily just one line at a time. Anyway, these are just places where there's been changes in directions, which is momentum and things like that that you're paying attention to. And these lines are key areas because they pre-market highs and lows, which represent highs and lows, are significant areas on charts. And this you can back test what we consider this is like the open range breakout style of trading. You can back test the method and see that it has a well over 80% success rate just by following the rules and doing it right. And so, really right here was a good day if you followed the chart. Now let's look at today's chart. All right. So for today, this is what we got. What we got. Yesterday was a good day if you played it. For today, if SPY breaks and holds the bar on 684.76, I'm looking for a round entry between 684.85 and 685.10 with a stop under 684.30 and target at 685.90, 687, and 688. And that's the continuation setup based on SPY pre-market high of 684.76 and pre-market low of 682.67. And so that's where we at with the continuation. That'll be the continuation setup. And for the bears, it was SPY pushing into the 684.40, 684.70 range, and then does not maintain that momentum and pulls back. I'm looking for rejection short with a stop above 685.10 and targets at 683.60, 682.90, and 682.20. And that's based on the rejection out that area. And considering yesterday's low was 681.57, and yesterday's high was 686.64, which is in between. I mean, where we were currently operating in between. One of the things we'll be looking at, I know I will be, is if SPY bounces off the pre-market high or low, going in either direction towards the previous day's high or the previous day's low, then what I'm gonna be looking at is setting that as one of my levels, and that's because on the chart, that's a key area, and if it breaks below the pre-market low towards the previous day low, that's a good level to target from there. You understand? So just some throwing it out there. It's not financial advice. That's just something to look at. Because those key areas are important. So you do some changes around them. And so, but overall today, I'll be waiting for confirmation inside that 682.70 to 684.80 zone. I'm not going to be jumping out soon as the market opens. I'm going to be looking for a 5-minute close on a strong candle with some momentum because that's how I trade off a 5-minute chart for the most part. But if you use the 15 or the 1 hour, 30 minute, that's what you need to do. Stay disciplined and keep your stop losses tight. And then scale out of the trades as you leave it to your target area. If you got 3 target levels, when they get to target level 1 and you got 20 contracts, you need to take some of the market. That's guaranteed profit already locked in. And then now this is, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but hey man, take profit. Don't be greedy because, we training our group. Sometimes we want to guard it out, but that's what you take lottos and runners for. That's what you keep runners for that. If you got your base, you trying to make money, set your daily goal and try to get there, So, but that's where we are for today. And we're going to look at some of these trades and we're going to try to do some things. As you can see here, let you see that. That's what we're going to be doing for today. So, this is another power play. You enjoy your day. Anything we did helps you. Hey, like, share, subscribe. Join our room. Hit the QR code, join the link, and come on in, man. Have some fun.